I want to talk to you about presuppositions. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the word, presuppositions are sort of a rule book that we put together. So it's kind of mental shortcuts so that we can get through life. It's just the way things are done. So if you have something in your thought catalog that it falls under the category of that's just the way things are done, that's a presupposition. For an example, we have this concept as a society of what a coffee shop looks like. Excuse me. We know that a coffee shop is a lot of earth tones. It's natural wood, usually old stuff. You may think there's it wouldn't be out of place for there to be a person in the corner playing the acoustic guitar very quietly. These are just ideas of what a coffee shop looks like. Now, if you walk into one that's fiercely different from that, it'll challenge that idea. It'll challenge what a coffee shop is supposed to be. This is challenging your presupposition. So we enter into everything with that sort of mindset. Excuse me. Very active stomach today. I have not been well. So we're going into, let's say, a business meeting, and we'll have this concept of how that's supposed to go, of how business meetings are, of how our business is done. And we won't challenge those. Why? Because that's just our rules. Right? So if somebody comes into that interaction and fiercely changes it, they act, differently than we expect. They do business in an off way. We're much less likely to enter into that because we don't trust change fundamentally as people. But what I want you to understand is those changes can be extraordinarily helpful. When we change up the way we've been doing things for 100 years or something, this is something I ran into a lot in the church world. Some of you may know this is where I kind of got my start in public speaking. It was in churches. But so many times people would be saying that this is just the way things are done. This is just the way we've always done it. And that became quickly my least favorite way to respond to why. So when we get into that sort of conversation of this is just the way things are done, I want you to take that moment and I want you to question it. Why do I do it this way? Who told me? Who gave me this rule book? Was it just someone that was taking a mental shortcut? Was it just the way that I observed? Did nobody tell me this? Was it even helpful? Is the way we're doing it helpful? If we don't challenge our presuppositions, we are doomed to mediocrity. And if that is something that you're going for, that's just fine, but you might be watching the wrong video, because I truly believe that we are here to strive for greatness, to be the best possible version of what we started out life with. So I just want to bring that to you. I'm not feeling great. I hope that made sense. But I will talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Love and peace.